welcome to the most random video idea I think I've ever had. Yeah, this is definitely not an original idea, but I literally woke up maybe 5 minutes ago and I was just thinking, what video can I make? And then it just randomly popped up in my head. Maybe I dreamt about it. I was like, what characters in the Batman Arkham series could I take in a fight? And I was like, alright, we'll make a video on that, because that sounds stupid enough for my channel. So let's just go straight into it. First of all, let's get the obvious one out of the way. Batman. Fuck no, he would steamroll me. I don't really think that's a controversial thing to say. I think literally all of us watching this would lose to Batman. I think if you think you could beat Batman, your ego is out of this world, or you are a little bit stupid. I'm sure there's some people in the world maybe that could beat Batman, but that would be very unlikely, like super unlikely. Anyone watching this could beat Batman in a fight. Joker. Joker's a difficult one because in terms of the Arkham games, I actually think maybe I could, because he's more of a psychological sort of threat to Batman instead of a physical one. We see them fight a couple times. In City, he fought Batman, and Batman obviously just murdered him. Not literally, obviously. And in Origins, you could kind of say that they had a fight at the end of Origins, but that wasn't really a fight. That was just Batman sort of beating him up while Joker just stood there. So I think overall, like, Joker as a character probably would beat me, but in the Arkham games, I would actually say maybe. So I'm going to give it a light maybe that I could beat Joker. I don't know if that makes me sound like I'm overconfident or if it makes me sound really weak. So I'm just going to say a light maybe, because I'm actually not too sure about Joker. Even though he's in the series a lot, we don't actually see him fight that much. Harley Quinn. Harley's a difficult one because I guess we see her fight more than Joker. And I think obviously Batman always beats her when they fight, but they don't really have big fights. It's usually her just trying to attack him and then him just sort of throwing her aside. I think once again it's a light maybe, because she doesn't have a weapon, she doesn't have her bat. And I also should have said at the start of this video, I'm saying light maybes because I am not like a martial artist or anything like that. I've always loved things to do with fighting. That sounds really aggressive, but my favorite shows have always been about fighting. Like as a kid, I loved Batman cartoons. I loved watching the Ninja Turtles, like things about fighting. And yeah, so most of my experience, right? I'm not a fighter. My experience just comes from watching Cobra Kai. So I'm probably going to lose most of these, but Harley, again, light maybe, because we don't actually see her fight all that much, but she does have some pretty impressive moves. So I think overall, very, very light maybe, but she would probably beat me. Alright, next up, we'll just do the whole Bat family. So Nightwing, Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl. No, they would all beat me up. Even though they don't have their weapons, they still would just wreck me. I'm not delusional, they would kill me. Alfred would obviously kick my ass. I think that's a pretty, standard thing to say. I think we would all lose to Alfred. He's been looking good for like 50 years. I'm pretty sure he'll just take me down. Now let's look at more of the villains. Two-Face. Well, because of his weird, like, coin shit, I feel like, because that's technically not a weapon, so if he has his coin on him and it goes, like, against me in whatever way, I feel like he's just gonna go berserk on me. Like, if he tells me, like, choose a side, or, like, I'll be like, fuck no, I'm not picking heads or something, because if it leads, I can't fucking speak. If it lands on tails, he's just gonna, like, charge me and probably murder me. But if it lands on my side, he might just say, oh, alright, and then he'll just fuck off. So I don't actually know. But again, I will say light maybe, because in this series we don't see him fight that much. It's usually stealth fights with him, and he has a bunch of henchmen helping him out, so that makes me believe he's not super capable. And, you know, with his backstory, Harvey Dent, he's never really seen as like a fighter, right? He has sort of like, he has a lot of history with Bruce, but that's as far as it goes, I'd say. Especially in the Arkham series, I don't think he's that much of a fighter. So I would say, once again, a light maybe, but if the coin lands against me, I'm gonna go hide on a gargoyle so he cannot get to me. Oh shit, I wouldn't actually be able to get to a gargoyle because I don't have weapons or gadgets or anything. Crap. I'd probably just leave, just run out the door. Penguin. Well, I don't know. I actually don't know how short he is in the Arkham series. I might have to look that up. I don't know how short he is, but I feel like he'd be like, maybe be up to like my waist. So I feel like I could just grab him by the head. Because he might bite me, you know, like how he did in the, what's it called, Batman, is it Batman Returns? It's the second movie in the old Batman movies from like the 1980s and 90s, when he like bites that dude's nose. What if he does that? Because that's technically not a weapon. That's terrifying. I really don't want to get my nose bitten off. So if he does that, or if he bites me in general, yeah, he'll win. He'll win, because that hurts. In terms of without that, like him just trying to attack me with no weapons or anything, I'd say I win. I could probably just knee him in the face if he comes near me because of how little he is. And I think unless you're watching this and you're a child, or which I mean, I hope you're not, I swear a lot, or, you know, you're just like someone who's like relatively short, I think that you could probably just stick out your fist and he'd run into it. He doesn't really seem too smart, to be honest. But if you're, you know, like decently tall or very tall, if he runs at you, you can just grab him by the head, I feel like. You're like in those movies where you like, someone runs at you and you just hold your hand out against their forehead while they're still charging you. I feel like you could do that to him. I'm not too sure why, if that's mean to say. But anyways, Penguin, I would actually say, yeah, I think I could take him, but I mean, we're never going to find out, so. Okay, next up, I'm thinking Mr. Freeze. Here's the thing. You could argue his suit is a gadget and a weapon in itself. So, but he kind of needs it, right? Because if he doesn't have it, he can die. So what I'm going to say is, we'll be fair here. When he has the suit, he can't like charge at me or anything like that. Like he can't use his ice gun thing. He can't use that. Now, I'm actually not sure here, because if he has that suit, he's very slow, but I can't hit him because it'll just destroy my hand, and I can't have any protection from that because that would technically be some type of gadget or weapon. So I would say if he has the suit, yeah, I'd be faster than him, but I feel like the only thing I could do is really kick him, and after a while, we know he's smart. He'd probably just like grab my leg and then just throw me through a window or something, which I'm not Batman, so I can't survive that. Actually, I could probably survive it, but I'd just not get up. I'd just die. I'd want to die right then and there. Now, to be fair a little bit, because we have seen him without the suit in Arkham City, he is like super weak. So in that instance, I think literally all of us could wail on him, which sounds really mean to say, but with the suit, I'd say no, he would beat me up. But without it, I think literally all of us would just beat him up. That sounds so mean saying that, but that is just the truth, I think. Alright, now I want to look at some other villains that are maybe a little more obscure. So, Hush. This is a difficult one, because if we were talking about this as in Batman, like who Batman would defeat, then yes. But because it's us, the fact that he looks like Bruce isn't a big deal to us, because we're not Batman. Now, unless you're watching this and you're Batman, bro, damn. I hope Batman's watching this. Anyways, Hush is a difficult one because he doesn't have the fighting skills that Bruce has. He just looks like Bruce. So I would say that even though he seems pretty intelligent, that usually does matter in a fight. But I'd argue in this fight, probably not. I don't think it would end up mattering. Mattering? Is that a word? Mattering? Yeah, that much. Zaz is who I want to talk about now. And without his weapon, his little knife thing, he seems pretty weak. Like, he seems like the type of guy who would, like, attack you from behind like a little bitch. That's sort of the feel I get from him. So I would say if I just keep my eyes peeled, then yeah. And also I feel like he'd just be, you know, like those lunatics in Arkham Asylum, like just jump on your back and attack you. I feel like he'd just do that because he doesn't have a knife. So you could just like grab his arms and then just throw him on the floor. That's sort of the vibe I'm getting from him. Now, I want to go back to some more classic villains before I end off the video because it's been going for ages. Commissioner Gordon, no, he would slam me so hard. That's all I have to say about that. Killer Croc, no, I'd be too terrified to go near him. You see how big he is? Absolutely not. I think that literally in all the games he's in, which is actually all of them, he would just destroy me. Like, he's huge, he's pretty fast for a, you know, a croc. No. He would beat me up. And lastly, Bane, no, obviously not. If he can beat Batman, I'm pretty sure he's gonna beat me. You know, the guy who has 0 martial arts training, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to deal with that guy. Also, I'm not too sure how tall Bane is, but I feel like he's fucking huge, like in terms of height. Because Batman's what, like 6'2"? So Bane could, I'm not even trying to guess because I'm bad with numbers, but he towers over Batman, so he would be crazy. If I'd look at him and probably just shit my pants, I'd just get out of there. With that being said, in Asylum we do see him when he doesn't have the venom, like the Titan, and bro looks like an actual noodle, so I think I could beat him up there, but as long as he just stays tied up and I just get to wail on him, that seems like a fair fight to me. Anyways, thank you for watching this stupid video. Thanks if you made it this far. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I do a lot of Batman Arkham videos. This is easily the stupidest video I've made, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you in the next video.